Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Just before we jump in, I want to say that last week was really epic for me. I reached a huge milestone because I launched the initiation, and that is my 4-week immersive Learn Tarot journey, and you can see a little bit of a demo of it right here. So it's been amazing to see some of you guys jump in and learn tarot with me. I'm so grateful for that. Don't forget that there is a special price through to the end of August if you want to take advantage of that. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok, guys. Those links are also down there, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I am available for those and would love to read for you. So I am wishing you so much love and magic for the week ahead. Let's get over to your reading now. Taurus, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for August 23rd through to the 29th. Taurus, I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the week. I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I will be then moving to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, for using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for your tarot positions. Let's check in on the oracles. The first one out was boundaries. Taurus, where do you need to establish better boundaries? And what I always see in this card is, you know, these kind of energetic clutches coming to this person and them just saying, no, you know what? No more of my time, no more of my energy. So there might be a lot of demands on you, and really, you know, it's up to you to put the boundaries in place. Taurus, saying no where you can't take things on when you're at your limit. Otherwise people, you know, people don't know, and they may keep asking of you. Energetically, sometimes we need to protect ourselves from negative energies as well. So know that, you know, it's what we surround ourselves with that generally impacts our own energy. So you may need to do some kind of editing there, or do some protection meditations and play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. This is so important for all of us at the moment. You know, we are going through pretty serious times at the moment. The energy is very heavy in the collective, and we need to make sure that we are balancing that with evoking joy within ourselves, and play is one way we can do that. You know, we can watch things that make us laugh. We can, you know, play, you know, games, board games, anything that you like doing that just brings you that sense of lightness and joy, because that can really help raise our vibration when things are, you know, as they are. And we all know what I'm talking about there, guys. It is a crazy time right now. So let's get your overarching tarot energy, Taurus, and see what the weekly theme may be. Okay, we've got two. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Oh, I love this. To me, just straight off the bat, this says you're going to be getting the clarity for how to move forward with something this week. The Ace of Swords is about, you know, claiming a victory, and the victory is about moving on to the next frontier, one where you are going to move towards your passions. Maybe passions in love, maybe a passionate love interest, your purpose, maybe you're finding work that really lights you up, that gives you energy, or your desires, something you've hoped, dreamed and wished for. This can be the card of Sagittarius. You might be moving towards a Sagittarius or getting advice from a Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands says that the new is upon you. You're getting the idea, the inspiration for how to move forward. You're also getting the courage to cut yourself free from things that are not serving you, or that might be holding you back and moving along on this journey. It is a card of victory. So let's see how this plays out, Taurus. And the Ace of Knights. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. It's fire energy. It's really full of action. So, you know, you could be making some swift progress towards something at the moment. You might have got an idea and then it's like, okay, now it's all on. I know what I need to do. Yeah, after a period where I think you have been a little bit stuck or held back in some way. And if finally you found that sword that severs those ties, the Star, beautiful. Aquarian energy there. We have just had that Aquarian full moon. Four of Cups. The King of Swords. That's Aquarian energy again, guys, is at the bottom of the deck. Clarifiers coming in. I've got the Knight of Swords. Oh, we've got a lot of swords characters here. Clarifying the Star, I've got the High Priestess. Beautiful. Clarifying the Four of Cups, I have also the Eight of Swords again, guys. I'm going to get one more. Four of Pentacles. Okay, I know what that is. And the Six of Swords. Okay, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, guys. This is huge. Okay, guys, so I just checked in the Aquarius full moon was on the 22nd of August, and you might be watching this in advance of that because I do release them a little bit early. So that could be a real pivotal date for you guys where you take this big action here or you get that clarity or insight, because I have double markers of Aquarius in this reading. So it's clear to me that the big wheel, that Wheel of Fortune, wants to shift and change your destiny here, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune says that the energies want to move you into a new karmic cycle, and potentially you are closing out a cycle. Now, there is transitional energy here. Some of you are moving on maybe from a partnership, maybe some of you are moving on from a chapter in your career or a job, or relocating homes or something like that. It will be different for all of you, and this reading can be applied to your life situation, so please do that. It's impossible for me to know the circumstances that you are all dealing with. The Wheel of Fortune could be the closing of a 10-year cycle. It's number 10 in the major arcana, and 10 is associated with endings and completions, so that we can roll into the new here. It can indicate a luck change, a change in fortune, should we take the advice and close out the cycles that are energetically ready to close. Because I think if you were honest with yourself here, Taurus, you've been stuck for a while. Eight of Swords is somebody who isn't moving forward, is staying put. And because of this kind of staying put, I feel like you have almost shut down your intuition, or you're not listening to those inner voices or thoughts that are telling you, hey, maybe moving forward or moving on or moving away from the situation would be the right thing to do. There's a sense of, really switching off those voices and kind of creating a self-imposed prison for yourself. I always notice in this card how this person is bound around the third eye, the heart, the gut, all of those intuitive centers. So by, convincing ourselves of a certain action, like I need to stay here, or I don't want to cause anything bad for somebody else, I don't want to hurt anyone, we actually lose access to our intuition. But I think that's what you set out to do. So it's about getting unstuck. There could be kind of guilt about moving on, like hurting someone, leaving someone behind, that kind of thing. But the cards are saying that it is time for you to move on, to move away from the situation and to liberate yourself. I just see how this person here is not carrying anything, hardly wearing any clothing. It's about shedding a skin, releasing, not taking the assets with you, or not being held to a situation because of the physical binds, because of money, because of the home, all these kind of things. It's like sometimes we just need to do what's right for us, and that could be heading into the unknown, into the new chapter. I also noticed the two sets of 3 swords that sit on the shore here, and the Three of Swords is associated with a hurt or loss or heartbreak. So there could be 2 key painful things that you're needing to let go of. Like it could be, I'm going to have to leave this home. I love this home, and I'm also going to leave that partner. There could be a double thing. The same could be said about work. I'm going to need to leave this job, and I'm going to be leaving the connections with my colleagues as I know them to be right now. So the Six of Swords is about, with a heavy heart, I move on and make this rite of passage because I know that bigger dreams are waiting for me and it's been holding me back in some way. You've had that clarity, you've had that insight, and now it is time for you to be the Knight of Swords, the one who moves forward quickly after a period where you've kind of been, you've been stagnant for a while. As soon as you make this decision and put the first action in place, I feel like the progress is going to be really, really quick. And it could be as soon as you've communicated that, the Knight of Swords can be an honest communication. Hey, I need to let you go. I need to move on. And then all of a sudden, things start happening, that wheel turns. So the Star and the High Priestess is saying you must follow your intuition and listen to that heart now, because you have, been listening to maybe just the ego for some time. That's what's going to help you make really good decisions for yourself here. And the Star is really an energy of healing. It follows on from the Tower in the Major Arcana sequence. So some of you might have had, I feel with the Ace of Swords, like a massive revelation, and now you're kind of recovering from that before you take the action. It talks about emotional processing, healing, grounding, getting your energy in the right place, because you're getting ready to make a powerful move, one that's going to free you up to move towards, your hopes, dreams, desires here with the Star. The Star is a card of divine guidance. I feel like you are being guided forward, and it's important for you to listen to your intuition, because that's when, source, spirit, angels, or guides actually talk to us through that and communicate with us here as well. And there could be more to be revealed in this situation with the High Priestess, or sometimes we need to move on before we really got, everything lined up. In the outcome, Taurus, I've got the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a strong message of don't let the fear hold you back, or it will just keep you in the same place. It's the Eight of Swords again, right? If you do what you always did, you will get the same result. Instead, it's really important, Taurus, to not lose sight of what you want to create. Like number 3 is that number of creation. There's a real possibility here that somebody in this situation could try and reconnect and pull you back in. Remember that boundaries card with the energies coming at you? Maybe an apology. Come on, let's give it another go. One more shot. But you've already, withdrawn from the situation because you can feel that Wheel of Fortune trying to shift you, into the new chapter here. Let go, surrender, and tune into the energies of your heart. It's time to leave this comfort zone. The King of Swords says, take a step back and see the big picture. Don't lose sight of the clarity that you got, because it was very accurate for you. The King of Swords is a transformative energy. It's about when we see clearly, we have the opportunity to take the big action that is actually going to, move your life ahead in a way of the better here. So, it's about being, I'm just hearing, be the bigger person as well. Like if there's been a conflict that has initiated this change, make sure you be the bigger person and be the one to make the move forward, or make the best strategic move for you. And I think that you will find yourself, Taurus, in the very near future, planting the seeds of the new and only looking forward to the new, and getting ready to really plant your seeds elsewhere is what I'm really sensing here, because there's bigger dreams waiting for you. You've held yourself stuck for too long, and I'm kind of feeling this quantum leap in terms of, all of a sudden life is moving really fast again, and there's just so much I want to go out and see and do and make of myself. Why did I stay stuck, or why did I stay in that situation for as long as I did? But no regrets. It's better to take action eventually than not take action at all. So Taurus, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, keeping in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It's impossible that it would resonate for all of you. Do feel free to drop me a comment, guys. I read them all, and I try my best to interact with you all over there. I know who all my regular commenters are, and I absolutely love interacting with you. I will see you back here for another reading next week, guys. Do take care. Bye for now.